Okay, so we are playing Forge of Empires today. This is actually my second video I'm making of this today. Because the first one I recorded for some reason didn't get saved. I don't know, there was like a glitch in my screen recorder app or something, I don't even know. This is what I'm telling y'all about the thin walls, because if you can hear that, ringing, that's not in my dorm, that's in the dorm next door. But yeah, so I played the tutorial and then I played about 10 minutes of it in that other video that I tried to make that didn't get saved. Full disclosure, I have played this game before. Yeah, I played it before, but it was like a long time ago, and yeah, it was a long time ago, and it's been a really long time. I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. I don't know what's wrong with me. But anyway, what the heck is wrong with this game? If it reboots itself when I buy an obelisk one more time, I swear I'm gonna flip out. I think there's something wrong with my internet or something, because it's just... This is frustrating me. Anyway, what was I thinking about? Right, so... yeah, so everything I said in the other video just lost. Completely lost. But, either way, so yeah, I can't remember what I was going to talk about. It's like my whole freaking mind is just gone blank. You ever have that happen to you? That happens to me a lot. It's not even like it's blank, because my mind is never blank. with my ADHD, but it's like there's just so many thoughts going on at the same time that I can't actually think about any of them. Does that make sense? I feel like that doesn't make any sense. But yeah. I've had a really great day today. I had a really, really great day today. I had a really easy day at work. I know y'all are like, what do you mean you go to work? You sound like you're 12. You know what? I'm not going to tell you my age, but I am going to tell you I'm not 12. Yeah, I do have a job and like grown-up responsibilities and things. I just have the voice of a 12-year-old girl. That's it. But yeah, I had a really great day. That my husband, yes, I am married. I am old enough to be married, and I have a husband. Man, I keep just dropping out little personal details. I need to stop doing that. I'm trying to be anonymous. But, yeah, my husband, he got some really great news today. Not gonna tell you what it is, but it was super good news for both of us. It's gonna be a really good thing. And then I played a lot of Animal Crossing because I had time to do that at work. And yes, I'm allowed to. No, I was not breaking any rules doing it. I know you're probably wondering, what kind of job does she have that she can do that? Trust me, you don't want my job. It's not. I get to play Animal Crossing a lot, but at the expense of a lot of other things. Anyway. Yeah, so I played a lot of Animal Crossing. Oof, I don't want to spend that. And, since I play Animal Crossing, and I'm on Twitter, so of course I'm on Animal Crossing Twitter. If you know anything about Animal Crossing Twitter, you know there's two sides to it. There's the side with all the freaking drama in the whole world, and I'm like, this is the most chill game in the universe. How are y'all so drama filled? And yet, they are. And then there's the other side, that's the actual chill side, where everybody's just post pictures and they're like, oh, so pretty, and then they're like, oh, does anybody want this? And they like give stuff away for free, and they're just so nice, and they just lift each other up and give compliments and just play with each other and vibe and stuff. And that's the side that I'm on, because I'm very careful about who I follow. So if you start engaging in that drama and stuff, or you start saying some nasty stuff or whatever, I'm like, I just click that unfollow button, or if it's bad enough, I block. But I haven't had to do that really. It's mostly just been unfollowing people. Stop engaging, Let's build another hunter. There we go. Anyway, why is it doing that? Okay. That's fantastic. So my hunter didn't get built, but you know what? We'll put a memorial there instead. Make people enthusiastic, collect Why are people's always good? Just remember to keep them happy. Cool. Try to learn about pottery. Got it. But yeah, so I'm really careful about who I follow. I always, if someone follows me or if I see somebody that I think I might want to follow, I always check their profile and scroll down like really far and look at just what they post in general. Because if you just look at the first like 5 or 6 posts or whatever, sometimes it just reflects what they're posting about in a single day. You know what I mean? Or like 2 days. So you gotta scroll down to see how they are in general, you know? It makes it look like I have a message, but there's nothing here. Yeah, so that's what I do. And because of that, I'm surrounded by the most nice and most generous people in the Animal Crossing community. Like, they're so good. They're so great. You know, I'll be like, hey, does anybody have this? And then people will be like, yeah, I have it, and they'll like give it away for free. Or like I'll do the opposite. Other people will be like, hey, I need something, and I'll be like, here, take it, you know. Or they'll do trades, and people will be like super generous with the trades and stuff. And like I try to put that energy out, and then I get it back tenfold from my mutuals. It's fantastic. And you know, like, people are always helping. Like, people ask questions. They'll be like, oh, I know it's probably a dumb question, or oh, I know I don't know this already, but can somebody explain this to me, or whatever. And nobody ever makes them feel dumb for it. They always just explain super nicely, and I try to do that too. If I know the answer, I'll just explain it in the nicest way possible. Just like, hey, yeah, this is how you do it, or whatever. Like, just today, somebody was explaining something to me about flowers that I didn't know about. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is the secret that I needed to know, that I've been missing for months. And I really should have joined the Animal Crossing Twitter community earlier, because I started playing back in April, but I didn't really join the community until like just recently. Well, I was like kind of halfway in the community, like starting in like the summer, but just, you know, dipping my toe in. Like, I just looked from afar just by going through like the tags and stuff, but I wasn't really like following anybody or like mutuals with anybody. And so then I was like, just like a month ago, no, not even that, no, maybe a month-ish, like, yeah, maybe a few weeks to a month, I did some follow trains, some of the 18 plus follow trains, because I'm over 18, so it was more appropriate to just stick with those follow trains. And I found so many people and got so many mutuals, and like, I just been welcomed into the community as if I'd been there from the start. It's so good. I have less than 200 followers on Twitter, and not all of those are mutuals, so I have a relatively low number of followers in mutuals, but I actually kind of want it that way, because I think if I had too many mutuals, it would be kind of overwhelming, you know. And I have a few that I talk to a lot and interact with a lot, and it's been great. It's been fun. Anyway, I'm gonna end this video because I found out about YouTube's limit, the 15-minute limit on videos for unverified channels, which is fine, because if it's a day like this where I just want to keep talking, then I can just end the video and I can just start a new one, you know. So I hope this one saves, because the last one didn't save, so I've really been talking for like a while now, honestly. But yeah, I hope it saves, and I'll see you all in a little bit. Okay, bye.